Hextech Chests are finally back after the relentless pushback from the League community on Riot's decision to remove our beloved Hextech Chests. This is truly an end of an era, and we have won this war, gentlemen. Kinda. Even though the Hextech Chests are indeed back, and Riot is giving the possibility to earn more of those ultimate skin generators, 10 per act, which is more than the previous 8 in the same time period, this still doesn't mean that everything they did was okay. Riot still removed Hextech Chests, removed other types of free loot like Prime Capsules, Honor Capsules, introduced Gacha, and limit tested how far they could go with these changes. Riot Games destroyed the trust of their players for some extra cash. Even if this was some major plan from Riot to limit test the players and how far they could go with their questionable monetization, one thing is clear: this community came together to fight. Like, I've never seen the League of Legends community be so vocal about anything before and pretty much have the same opinion about all of this, and I think that should be celebrated. In this video, I will go through more details about the new Hextech chest system and how it works and how different people feel about it, and my next video will be a compilation of all the amazing stuff this community has created while protesting these new changes. Guys, I gotta milk this still while I can, okay? Okay, Necrit still somehow has more Hextech chest videos than I do, okay? And thank you for subscribing after the last video. And if you didn't know, 79.2% of you have not subscribed. Bro, we actually can't keep up with the new viewers. Please be sure to subscribe. I need to feed my 17.5 kids. So if you didn't know already, Riot released a dev update video recently where they said that they are bringing back Hextech Chests, discounting all Blue Essence champion prices by 50%, which I think is still ridiculous. And they also delayed the Mordekaiser Sun Usal Gacha skin to make it not be a legendary skin quality. I already made a video about me reacting to the dev update, so you can watch that if you haven't already. But this video will mainly focus on Hextech Chests and the system around it. So, Hextech Chests are back, but the system you get them with is slightly different. Previously, the Hextech Chest system was tied to champion mastery. You could only receive Hextech Chest once a week by getting an S rank on a champion you hadn't previously gotten it with. Is that English? Is that how you say it? Because the chests were tied to the weeks of the year, you could only receive max 52 Hextech chests. And now with this new system that is tied to the battle pass, you can receive 8 Hextech chests as well. But on top of that, you get 2 extra chests with your honor level, so aka you can get up to 10 chests. Which with a simple advanced mathematics is more than 52. But there is, of course, a catch here, because now we are technically getting more free stuff. Riot had to cut somewhere, and that something was the free skins you could get from the battle pass. But low-key, I think 95% of players would still prefer it this way. And there's also another catch. Even if you're on a technical level getting more chests yearly, I'm pretty sure Riot is still winning here. You see, Hextech chests are now tied to the free battle pass. To get the max amount of Hextech chests possible, the 8 Hextech chests, you need to be at least level 45 in the battle pass. Or if you wanna compare it to the old system, you have to hit level 36 plus have a high honor level to get the same amount of chests as previously. Which does sound like you would have to play a lot of games, but it depends who you really ask. Like, if you're a casual player or somebody who has a job and only has time to play like not even daily, it is hard to reach this level. And that is quite a lot of players. Plus, if you have said some no-no words in chat, you will lose the extra 2 chests. I actually asked about this on Twitter, how the people who don't play the game a lot feel about this change, and to my surprise, it is pretty 50-50. I work 80 hours a week, so I don't have a ton of time. I like the old system better because I'd queue with my friends and I could get an S and carry, and they'd get a chest. It felt good. I was Hextech Santa Claus out there. I kinda like that you no longer have to play many champs to unlock chests, cause every season I would get like 5 chests max at the beginning and then struggle to get the rest by having a good A-rank game or something. I play with my friends A-rank like 2 to 3 matches every 2 days, and I have completed this current pass since January. While I get there's people that play way less than me, I think I will get every chest. Yep, I think it was pretty easy to get an S on champs and encouraged me to play different champs and roles. I don't really play all too much anymore, but it was a nice, quick incentive with no pressure to level something up. I prefer the grind, to be honest. The other system was okay, but I personally play a small rooster of champs, and sometimes I would have to play champions I didn't like. I like this change. At least they are hearing the community. So as you can see, it is pretty 50-50 what people think about this new change. The new system is good for players who play a modest amount of games, play ARAMs a lot, or only play a few champs, or just are not very good at the game or don't care enough to get the S ranks. So this new system works similarly to other battle passes of today, like Marvel Rivals or Fortnite. I also asked people how long it took to hit level 45 for the battle pass, and the answers are kinda all over the place. Most likely because some people prioritized the missions over the amount of games they played, and some people just don't care about the missions at all, or didn't know they even did the missions. So after reading some of the replies, to reach the max amount of chests you can receive, depending on how many missions you've done, you will get the max amount of chests in between 80 to 100 games, but no more than slightly over 100. I've seen people hit level 45 with less games than the 80, but those players are pretty rare. 80 games were the people who grinded the missions and knew what they were doing, and the 100 games were people who had no idea what the missions were and just played the game for fun. So on the lower end, you would have to play 1 to max 2 games every day, and on the higher end, you still wouldn't have to play more than 2 games per day. And I think both systems, the new and the old one, have their strengths. Objectively, the previous system was easier. You could play 4 games a month, just be good in those games, and you get all your chests. But that is like 0.00001% of players, because there is no way in hell there are people that good playing the game while not playing it enough. You know what I mean? I mean, of course, there could be players that, played the game a lot, but now they only play it like 4 times a month. But then that's also another paradox, because if you play the game like only 4 times a month, you probably don't care about the skins that much either. And the new system does reward you more for playing more and doing missions, which, to be fair, is how all battle passes these days work, because that is how you increase the engagement of players, something Riot Games clearly didn't know how to do. And again, to be fair, if you do prioritize these missions, you will pretty much always get the max number of chests, even if you don't play daily. And if you only want to get the same amount of chests as the previous system game, which was 8, you would have to hit Battle Pass level 36 plus the chests from Honor. So that would drop the games down to like 35 to 70 games in 2 months, by the way, depending on how many missions you do. So that would actually be like 1 game every other day. And to top it all off, this is also the best system for newer players. And I haven't seen anyone bring this up before. Like, imagine you're a new player who just started playing League, and they realize they have to be really good on a champion to actually get free stuff. And not just one champion, multiple champions. They're going to be like, bro, what the fuck? I mean, yes, this older system did incentivize to actually learn champions, but then again, it does sound kinda dumb for new players to hear, yo bro, I know you're new to the game, you have never played MOBAs, but the only way to get free loot is to be really good at the game. So good luck on learning the basics of a fucking MOBA game and then be good on multiple jumps. So yeah, this new system is super new player friendly compared to the old one. And also for passionate players who play the game quite a bit, this does sound kinda generous. Less than 100 games in 2 months? Bro, I played that shit in 2 weeks. But as I stated before, I'm pretty sure Riot is actually saving with this new Hextech system if you compare it to the previous one. Because they're now completely removing the people from the equation that only play like, let's say, 10 games a month, and people who are toxic who can't get the 2 extra chests. Even better, combo those together and they're not getting a single chest, or maybe like 1. So I would say the amount of chests probably drops like 20%. But then again, counter argument. Now the people who don't care about playing good, only play Earth or ARAM and are playing a lot, are getting way more chests. So there is a chance it actually doesn't really affect the number of chests dropped. But you know what is affected by this? Player engagement. Now people are rewarded for playing more, and that is what Riot wants. They want you to play the game more. So you will see all the skins in the store that you could possibly buy. Like if you only played a few times a month, there's a chance you miss some skins you would have wanted to buy. But now there's less chance of that. And now you're also spending more time playing the game, which lowers the ceiling of buying skins, since now the game takes more of your daily life, and time, so now you also see the skins more worth your money. So from a business perspective, this is a good solution. So I have no idea why Riot didn't do this before. Like guys, imagine they did not do this first, but decided to cut shit out of the game, lower the quality of their products, skins, and introduce gacha. Guys, I think Riot needs to rehire their marketing team because bro, what the fuck? But that is pretty much how the new Battle Pass and Hextech Chest system works. What do you guys think about this new system? Do you prefer the old one, or are you actually getting more Hextech Chests now than in the previous system? Let me know down in the comments below, and subscribe if you want to see my last video milking this whole Hextech Chest situation, which will be a tribute to the community and all the amazing things they've created. Yep, that's it. See ya.